Welcome, Anteaters. I'm your host, Natali Aviles, and this is California Dreamer. These are the top news that you should know. Coronavirus is hitting communities of Latinos and African Americans especially hard. This is because Latino and Black communities are at higher health risk due to many concerns such as diabetes and heart condition, but mostly because they don't have health insurance, or if they're undocumented, it is very limited and not ideal. Also, many Latinos are vulnerable right now due to the fact that only 1 in 5 Latinos can afford to stay at home, many of them having jobs in the service industry, including those who work in the agricultural fields. They need to be essential because they produce the fresh foods and veggies that we have on our table every night. So remember that it's a privilege to stay home, and we're blessed to be here. Being from Colombia, this story caught my attention as we could all use some good news. A Colombian chain restaurant created a solidarity menu, giving away free hamburgers and meals to some of the poorest districts in Bogotá, their capital. Last week, they fed over 600 families. Many of them were Venezuelan migrants escaping Maduro's dictatorship. The owner of the chain, Emilio Moscoso, is also vowing to not fire his employees, many of them having serious disabilities. He says that this is a time to show some compassion and kindness towards humanity. I couldn't agree more. If you're DACA like me, you might be eligible for a stimulus check because one of the requirements is to have a valid social security number. Definitely check online and stay informed. You want to be renewing your DACA as soon as possible because the Supreme Court will be making a decision by June to rescind the program or keep it. That deadline might move depending on COVID, yet you don't want to risk it in such an uncertain time. If you're a UCI student, the Dream Center has funds to help with legal fees. They're offering appointments now free of charge on their website to help you file your DACA application. Please do this as soon as possible. Also, the Fresh Food Hub on campus is having food signups so you can pick up a lot of food if you're having food insecurities right now. Also, the Dream Center is offering financial aid for undocumented students. So I will put this all in my Instagram at CalDreamerMedia. Share with your friends and family. If you aren't a student, check in with your city officials for help that you can receive. Even though these are difficult times, I would like to end our first episode on a positive note. So here's some good news to keep you motivated through these COVID times. A landlord in Brooklyn waived April rent for all 200 of his tenants. Hint, hint to the Irvine company that is forcing college students to pay thousands here at UCI. This New Yorker found it in his heart to be kind, and he said he just wanted everyone to be healthy and safe. On other news, pollution in Los Angeles has gone down. Skies are so clear. The view is just amazing. All over the world, there's wildlife everywhere. Just proving that if we give a little kindness to the earth, it'll look good. This has been California Dreamer on Anteater TV. I'm Natali Aviles. Stay safe and clean, Anteaters. See you next week.